Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and let us know what y'all think about these finals so far.
Yeah, it's definitely been something so far. So, like, as we mentioned at the top of the podcast, the Celtics did win Game 2, which I did predict they would win. By the way, they won 105-98, and it was a really good competitive game. We both predicted that would be a close game.
Yeah.
But for me, where this game was won and lost is at the free throw line.
Absolutely.
And nobody's really mentioning that, but I'm noticing this. And I've noticed this with this Mavericks team when they played against us in OKC. And again, if y'all didn't know, I'm an Oklahoma City fan. So Luka was not, I don't know, for whatever reason, the Mavericks have not been good at the free throw line. Whatever that reason is. And sometimes when Luka misses one, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's in the funk. But then the next minute, he hits a in-your-face 3 on one leg. Like, so I don't know what it is, but they definitely have some free throw line issues. For example, they were 16 of 24 from the free throw line. Celtics were 19 of 20, 95%. Mavs 67%. They don't get it done. We're in the finals. They ain't gonna get it done, and that's 3 points off the board. So 7 points right there.
Yeah.
How many points you lose by? 7. So like, you lost it at the free throw line. That's my take on what happened. That's literally how they lost. And if you're the Mavericks, this is a prime game for you to win. The Celtics were terrible from 3. 26% from 3. 39 attempts, 10 to 39. You can take advantage of that. That's wild. But let me give you, before I go any further, bro, give me your take of what happened in Game 2 for the Mavericks, man.
Man, you're right. Free throws were a big thing. I noticed that early in the game. They had so many opportunities in the first half. I think that it was like at one point, I remember they went 2 for 7. I was telling my wife, like, that's all the points right there. That's the spread, literally. And then at the end of the game, they lose by 7 when they could have easily been in the game. On top of the free throws, obviously there were some turnovers. Luka had a lot of turnovers.
Good point.
I don't know. I feel like they haven't adjusted to the defense.
8 turnovers?
Yeah, Luka had a lot of turnovers. The team had a lot of turnovers, honestly. And I feel like they've had a hard time adjusting to this defensive pressure from Boston. As we've seen, they've been pretty much picking up full court. Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown are a very formidable defensive duo, to say the least. They put a lot of, and Derek White, they got a lot of guys who are capable to step up on any given night defensively on Boston's side. But the other thing is what we talked about in the first game. We got to get more contributions from the other guys. Kyrie had a better game than last, like in Game 1, but still wasn't enough. I think he gave him like 16. Still struggled for bits and pieces of the game. Didn't really get anything from their bench. You got maybe like 11 from Derrick Jones Jr. I think PJ Washington was solid. Gafford was kind of like not a threat. They still haven't unlocked the pick and roll and unlocked the Twin Towers with Gafford and Derek Lively. They haven't really had an impact in the game. Boston's really done a good job of taking them out and doing a good job switching, I think, on pick and rolls, which has been a problem for the Mavs. But overall, it's interesting, bro, because on Boston's side, Jason Tatum had a horrible shooting night, as most of the Celtics did. They didn't shoot very well from 3. But you got contributions from Drew Holiday this time, who had 26, 11 rebounds. Obviously, we were just talking about his defense. It's good for Boston that they can have a slightly not so good shooting night, but their defense and the other things that they're good at, they capitalize on. Like you said, they went 19 of 20 from the free throw line. That's incredible free throw shooting. And if you're getting 20 free throws in a game, you have a really good chance to win. So, some positives there. But Tatum has been pressing. Jaylen Brown didn't have the best shooting night, but he still, like I said, was able to impact. And Tatum was able to impact otherwise, too. He almost had a triple-double. But on Dallas' side, I just need more from the other guys. We're still waiting for Kyrie to have that big game, and he hasn't yet so far.
Yo, I can make an argument that Kyrie, he didn't need to have a big game. He just needed to just have a game. And y'all probably could have won that. Like, average Kyrie would have won that.
That's true.
Like, that's all. You just need him to come just come to play. You just need average Kyrie at this point. So, like, again, that's not what we could have done. Just 16 from Kyrie? That's not. Nah, that's not.
On 7 of 18 shooting.
Did not hit a single three.
Yeah.
And we see the difference without having these live threats that they're used to seeing in their previous series. It's really taking a toll on the offense. Like, nothing's easy. And just shout out to the Celtics defense for that too, though.
Yeah.
And they're not letting them have their way in the paint. So
not at all.
It's tough, and there's some great highlight defensive plays that we saw in this game from the Celtics. And just seeing these plays, I'm just like, they just have more wow moments. The Celtics do, and most of it's on the defensive end. And that's really impressive. Like, the one on top of my mind right now with Drew Holiday and Derek White.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That turnover they caused.
Which one?
It was I think it was about to go out of bounds. I think Derek White saved it, and then Drew called it.
Okay. Yeah.
It was like, man, they had some really good standout defensive plays. Jaylen Brown, always, and the play at the end. I mean, yeah, was that a foul? Sure, yeah, it was a foul. But I don't think that had any impact on the outcome of the game, because Jaylen Brown did go back down the court and get a layup. And I feel like he would have got that layup again in any other situation.